What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Road Noise here. Today is going to be interesting. More cars, more news, obviously, like always. Alright, so first we're going to start with a little update. So this is my original build car for this whole channel. The one that was in jack stands for a while. It is now on the ground, as you guys can see. I don't have a video of that because it was just too much work. Put all the suspension on, put it back on the ground, and it's kind of just been chilling here. Under the tarp is the one that I just bought, that automatic one. You know what? Probably let's get the tarp off and I can kind of show you guys from there. This is that shell that I bought a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, or whatever it was. As you guys can see, I put the car mostly together. Has fenders, bumper, hood, the doors are on, the rear spoiler is on. So it looks almost like a car. And a few more steps with this one until it's going to its next plan for this whole thing, which, yes, again, have changed. But anyways, I'll fill you guys in. So yeah, so these two, you guys can see here, this is my original one, right here. It's all on the ground on its own wheels and suspension. And then that one's the shell that I bought. And now it's also a, 80% complete car. Here's the interior. I got some door panels I gotta throw in here. It definitely needs a good cleaning and detail and all that, obviously. Definitely needs paint, like I showed you guys before. Oh yeah, I also got an engine lid on here. So yeah, engine lid. The rear of the car, got the taillights on here. This right here is my boys. Paul, say hi. And that's Roman. And I have one more, he's somewhere else playing over there. You guys will meet him. You guys, yes, his name is Jacob. You guys will meet him one of these days. They like to help me out whenever they can. Alright, so now behind them is my newest purchase. Yes, another one. Another MR2. This one here is a 93. It's a 93 with a Gen 3 swap. It runs and drives. It's a little rough. It runs a little rough. This one's going to be kind of today's project on top of the other one. So I'll kind of, not even going to, fill you guys in on what's happening with all these cars as of right now. But we're going to do some work to that one, do some work to this one today. Not that one. That one's going to just relax. So first let's start with this one. Again, this is a 93 model. It has a Gen 3 swap in it. This is a salvage title, and you guys will understand why I bought this and kind of why I want to do what I want to do to it. Anyways, so it's had some front end damage. It's all been fixed under here. I'll show you if I can. Where's that thing? So yeah, it's all been fixed, repaired, painted in here, and yeah, somebody put it together. The previous owner just never painted it or anything like that. Interior, it has no seats. Well, I took a seat from the automatic one and put it in here so I can drive it around. But yeah, the neat seats. Typical average broken door panel. But here's the good part. It is a Gen 3. This was originally the swap that I was going to put in the automatic car. But the guy I bought it from, Stas, he said, you know what, hey, here's the deal. And we kind of chatted back and forth, and we talked about me just buying this whole car. I mean, it's a running and driving car, and now I don't have to spend the time to do the swap myself on the automatic one. Here's my other son. Hi, Jacob.
Hi.
So here's all my three boys. Chilly outside, but they're all sitting there eating ice cream. Gotta love it, kids. So anyways, so this one will be, well, whatever. Here's the, supposedly has a Burke exhaust. I can't confirm that right now, but I will one of these days when I get under there. It also supposedly has a Greddy cold intercooler over there. Some piping. Other than that, it's pretty stock. Today's goal, this car it runs a little rough. So today I'm going to kind of try to figure out why. It had a bunch of this stuff kind of just unplugged, and I kind of put the parts back together this morning. So hopefully I can get this thing to run smooth today. Maybe take it for a little drive. I have driven it before, but just like half a block down the road. So yeah, 91, 91, 93. This is going to be a Gen 2 turbo, Gen 3 turbo. That one's just an automatic NA, which might be getting sold since I have no use for it anymore. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to put this battery in there. So I tightened down all these loose bolts and stuff in here, plugged all these hoses in. I think I got everything figured out. Obviously no engine prop, like always, broken on every single MR2 I've ever seen. So here it is. Alright. All MR2s have so many keys, I don't understand why. Gotta figure out which ones. Might have got it right in the first shot. See what happens. Uh-oh, didn't want to run that time. Let's try again. That's a check engine light, so I'll have to see what that's about. And it died. So let's see what it does. Start it one more time. Shots fired. Alright. Leave that alone. So for today, for right now anyways, that's probably all I'll do for now. Slow again, like every MR2. Crank would be faster. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Nice. All right. Cool. All right, so let's check that in. Check engine light. So to do that, you go to your diagnostic port. You got to bridge these two together. I think that one's called E1 and then this one's like TE1 or something like that. So bridge those. Let's put the battery on. All right. Okay, so after you bridge E1 and TE1 or whatever those called, make sure all your accessories are off. Key ignition and check engine light. 1 second. Is obviously in that spot, so it's supposed to flash. We'll see if mine flashes or not, because it was not earlier. It's not flashing. Stays on, but it doesn't flash. Flash. Let me try to bridge it with a different wire. Alright, so maybe that's the issue. It's like a metal rod. I mean, that should work, but just in case, I put a normal wire. Let's try this again. Flashlight. Flash. Alright, so after much work on this one, got it running better. Not good enough to show on video, but set the timing right. We checked for any vacuum leaks. Messed with the idle air control valve. Still dies when you kind of give it throttle. The diagnostic port does not read, so it's not showing me. I can't check what's wrong with it. So I'm going to leave that alone for now, and then we're going to switch to this one. Since I decided I'm going to get rid of this one now, sell it because I really don't need it, I want to put it together, make it look like a car. I've got some door panels, used door panels off Craigslist. I'm going to put this interior together a little better, put that other seat back in, put the door panels on, make this look more like a car, clean it up a little bit. Alright, so this one's done for this weekend. I'm not going to do anything else to it. This one, you can tell we put the wheels that were on the automatic shell. That one. There you go. You can tell there. And then this one is ready to be sold. Definitely a project. You guys can see now it has the 91 style wheels right there and right there. Excuse my dirty hands. But yeah, got it all sort of put together. Has these custom seats in here. You know, is it a project? Oh yeah. Typical MR2 stuff. But yeah, I'll show you guys how it runs and drives in a second. It's a cool car. It can definitely be finished. It can be a cool one, but this is more of a long-term project right here. Definitely doable though. We'll see if I don't get the right offer. Might be keeping this one too. Why not? The prices on these are only going up. Sunroof is cracked, sadly. Let's see if you can see that in the camera. Right, kind of like all over the place. But yeah, so we'll be saying goodbye to this one, hopefully. Another one came and gone quickly. Alright, so let's recap real quick what happened today. Again, that's the original MR2. That's just going to sit for a while. I put the wheels from the shell on this one. It looks better on here anyways. These are 16s by 7. I checked them out today. And they have staggered tires. But anyways, this one here. So again, it runs and drives. It's a 93 turbo model. I locked it. Nope. So this one now has no seats because the seats went back into the shell. But it's okay. I plan to get some sort of aftermarket seats for this anyways. And so this one. So today, checked for vacuum leaks and anything like that. Didn't see any. Plugged all the plugs I could find. We actually set timing and we adjusted this sensor here. I'm not even sure what it's called, throttle position sensor, I think. Make sure everything was plugged in. We got it to run better, but it still runs a little rough. Better than before, but still rough. Kind of wants to stall sometimes, and then sometimes it will just stall. Backfires. And try to diagnose it by plugging the E1 and TE1 plug on those. And anyways, kind of see what the check engine light is, but for some reason it's not letting me. It's not letting that happen. The light does not flash showing me any codes, it just stays on. So that's the update with this one. So we'll have to check that next time I'm here. And then the automatic one, that one. That's my parts car. Same thing, 91 MR2 parts car. That's the automatic one. It's all pictured and put on a Craigslist now, so hopefully that'll just be gone soon. So yeah, down to these two. And this one is still my baby, my favorite one. I like this one. It's a clean title car, no accidents ever. It's obviously had a rough life, but no accidents. That one, because it's had some sort of front end accident here, has been repaired, but because it's had an accident, I am now planning my whole wide body and, you know, cut the quarters and fenders and all that on this one, so I don't have to do it to that one. I want to keep that one, I want to leave that body alone. So I'm going to cut this car up because I don't feel so bad about it. Plus it's already Gen 3 swapped, and as soon as I figure out why it's running rough, I'll get that figured out. And yeah, so this will be the new race car. That'll be kind of all stock and original. So my birthday is actually in a couple days. Didn't get my goal of driving an MR2 turbo, but very close because of this one. It's weird to show on camera, but this one will be very close to running. I did got to drive it around the block and in the yard, but so I guess that kind of works. But I didn't get this one done by my birthday, but I did drive that one, so I kind of considered it as a win-win for me, and finally got to drive a turbo car again, and it actually felt pretty good. Thank you for watching this video. I know my projects are all over the place, and I kind of do things very odd, but it's just the way I do things, and I try to make decisions that'll make it easier for me in the future. So anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I appreciate everything you guys do and comment and every thumbs up. See you on the next one.